Here now is Grover Norquist, Americans for Tax Reform president. So Grover, who, by the way, is just about 10 feet away from me. He's actually here in New York. But we'll let that go. What do you think is good and what do you think is not good about the proposal so far?
Look, the really good news is that they're going to take the unacceptable 35% corporate rate down to 20. It makes us competitive with the rest of the world.
Well, let me just stop you right there, because you and I have talked about this before. Our corporate rate is 38.9%, the highest in the industrial world. You can put up the full screen of United Kingdom is 19%. Ireland, of course, is 12.5%. We talked about this before. A lot of U.S. companies have gone to Ireland. Is 20% going to be low enough to bring them back?
20% is a very good start. Remember, this is the first of a series of tax cuts. There will be a tax cut every year that you have a Republican president and a Republican House and Senate. You had that during the Bush years when he had both houses. You have that in Republican states like Florida and Texas and North Carolina. Indiana, I met with Vice President Pence the other day, who said, not only are we going to have a tax cut each year, I had one in Indiana. So 20, get to 20, get that done. Move to 15. It'll be 15 before Trump leaves office.
You think that direction could continue? I mean, I know during the Reagan administration it did on individual rates. We had the initial cut in 81, 83. Then in 86 it came down even further. With Democrats pushing so hard, might there not be an emphasis on getting it to go up rather than down?
No, because there won't be enough Democrats in the Senate or the House, thanks to this tax cut.
I see.
What is going to keep the Republicans in control of the House and strengthen them in the Senate is the size and scope and dramatic pro-growth effects of this year's tax cut. That's why it has to be so big, not just for economic reasons. We need those jobs. But the reason the Republicans will get it done and not forget or drop the ball, as happened with Obamacare repeal, because their political lives are on the line, as well as the jobs. So much so, by the way,
so much so that some people say part of the tax code was written in a way, or the tax plan, to lure Democrats into voting for it, with this particular phrase, to ensure that the reform tax code is at least as progressive as the existing tax code. A lot of people, a lot of conservatives were bothered by that. They don't want the tax code to be as progressive as it was under Obama.
All of this discussion about saying nice things or left-wing silly things to get Democrats to vote for you, there will not be a single Democrat vote in the House or the Senate for this bill that matters. Maybe at the end of the day, after the Republicans have 51 votes in the Senate, somebody might jump in to try and save himself in 2018, but no vote that matters, so there's no deal to be made there.